Hey, cookies! We're gonna go flying high over Niagara Falls just for you! This is my brother James. He's gonna GoPro this for you! Woo!
The falls at Niagara are about 12,000 years old. The falls were formed when melting glaciers formed massive freshwater lakes, the Great Lakes, and one of which, that being Lake Erie, ran downhill toward Lake Ontario. The rushing waters carved out a river and at one point passed over a steep cliff-like formation, which we now know as the Niagara Escarpment. The word Niagara comes from the word Ongiara, which means a thundering noise. The word Ongiara appears on maps as early as 1641. It's usually interpreted as the Strait or Great Throat, and sometimes even Thunder of Waters. By the time European settlers arrived at the falls, the name in general use was Niagara. The Horseshoe Falls are 180 feet high and allow 6 million cubic feet of water over the crest line every minute. Now that's about 1 million bathtubs full of water every minute. Water that flows over the falls at Niagara ultimately ends up in Lake Ontario. From there, the water drains by way of the St. Lawrence River into the Atlantic Ocean. Now the water is really powerful. The Niagara River flows at approximately 35 miles per hour, and Niagara Falls wears itself back another approximate 1 foot a year. But this is also how they use the water current to make electricity. The Niagara River provides the driving force for almost 2 million kilowatts of electricity. 7 people have gone over the Horseshoe Falls in a barrel. The most famous is Annie Taylor, Queen of the Mist. A school teacher from Bay City, Michigan, was first person to travel over the falls in a barrel on October 24th, 1901. Only 2 living things have been seen to go over the falls safely without special protection. A dog went over the American Falls in the 1800s, and a little boy over the Horseshoe Falls in 1960. Little Roger Woodward survived going over the falls after a boating accident. Here's some really cool fast facts about Niagara Falls. Thanks for coming on this edu-tastic adventure with me and my family cookies. And remember, until next time, keep your brain fed with noms for your noggin. If you like what we do here at Cranium Cookie and would like to help us make more, look for the link in the description box to consider supporting future episodes.